Can you all listen to me? Yeah? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to tell you a story about procrastinators or not procrastinators. So, when I was at university, or even when I was working, I had to write papers, essays, and stuff like that. So normal people usually just spread their work out and they organize it depending on the time they have. You may start a little bit slowly and then you get enough work done during the first weeks or months depending on how long you have to do it, and then you keep working and at the end everything just gets done. And I would love to do that, I really would, but that doesn't happen to me. It is a great plan, but I can't stick to it. I'm a bit more like, I don't know, I really want to do that, but then I end up doing everything the last week, and that is when I actually get lucky, because I might just end up doing everything in the last 2 days or even just one day. So then I had to do like a thesis, a big project that you were supposed to spend a year on it. And I knew from the very beginning that my normal workflow, that wouldn't work. So I needed to get it right from the beginning. So I planned everything and I thought I would do some work every week, then a little bit more in the last few months, and then just the last month, like a lot of work, but then I would spread it out so it would be kind of fair. It was just like a staircase, so how hard could it be? No big deal, right? But then, funniest thing happened. Those first months, they just came and went by and I didn't quite write words or not anything really. And then more months went by, 2 months turned into 1 month, 1 month turned into 2 weeks, and 2 weeks turned into 2 days. And there I was. So what did I do then? I did the only thing I could really do, which was write 90 pages over 48 hours. But I did give it just in the deadline, so point for me. This is what we usually call procrastination. And I want to explain to those non-procrastinators of the world what goes on the mind of procrastinators. I've been doing some research and reading quite a lot about it to get some information, and this is the main difference you can find. The procrastinators, like me, we have one guy in our brains, he lives there, and he is called the rational decision maker. And I, or procrastinators, have that guy and another one. This other guy is the instant gratification monkey. So yeah, just like a monkey, you know. So what usually happens is that the rational decision maker takes decision to do something productive, something that is good for you, something you're supposed to be doing. But then the monkey doesn't really like that idea and he thinks, I've got another plan. So actually, let's open Wikipedia and let's read about, I don't know, the horrible life Nadia Comaneci had, because I just remember that happened, so why should I not do that? So then he thinks we should go to the fridge and check if there's something new since 10 minutes ago, because you know I just went there, but maybe there's something new right now I could eat. And after that you just end up on a YouTube spiral watching videos about Justin Bieber's mum. I don't know anything, so you don't really work, do you? So what happens is that you don't do anything, not work today, so sorry about it, but let's leave it for another day. This is about the monkey. The monkey doesn't really care about the past or about the future. He only cares about two things that are easy and fun. So, if we were in the animal world, like we were just dogs, that would actually work, just easy and fun. But in case you hadn't noticed that before, we're not, so that doesn't work for us. This is why we have this other guy I told you about, the rational decision maker. As you know by his name, he takes rational decisions. So he wants us to do whatever we are actually supposed to be doing right now. Because sometimes it does make sense to be doing easy and fun stuff, just go out with your friends, go for dinner or just watch TV. And that is fine when you earned it, when you are supposed to be doing it. The problem of the procrastinators is that we enjoy our leisure time where we are not supposed to be doing that because we are supposed to be doing some work. So this place is like a dark playground, because it's a place where you are just having fun and not doing anything, but you are supposed to be working and doing hard stuff. And then after having that done, you could enjoy your leisure. But this is not how it works for us, for procrastinators, you know. We should be full of guilt and hatred, self-hatred, but it doesn't happen to us. So, the question here is, how do procrastinators get to the place where the important things and the work happen? We have someone, one more person, that is always watching us. He is like a guardian angel. It's someone that is called the panic monster. As you can guess, it's just a monster that he's asleep most of the times, but then he suddenly wakes up. When does he wake up? Well, he wakes up when a deadline is coming in, like we are close to that deadline, or when there is a risk of public embarrassment or career disaster, or at least those are my cases. The most important thing, the panic monster is the only thing that the monkey is terrified of. So this panic monster is the one that helps us to go through the things we have to do. The same thing happened when I had to do this talk. I accepted, and the rational decision maker, he said like, do you think you can actually do this? Are we clear about this? And I said, yes, of course, I've got lots of time. But you can imagine what happened when I was thinking about doing something. Then the monkey said, let's just open Google Earth and zoom to the bottom of India because that's a beautiful country, isn't it? So let's see what it looks like. Well, you can imagine that happened every single day until I actually realized that I had to do this the very next day. So, who woke up? You can guess, panic monster. So, when this happens, the panic monster starts losing its mind, so he wants to get all the work done. He scared the monkey off, so the monkey goes up to the tree, and then it is now when we can actually start doing some work, some real work done. So, this monster explained how someone like me can spend just 2 months not doing anything or barely anything, but then you can write 10 pages over just in one night, for example. This is the procrastinator's system. It is not really pretty, but it does work, or at least for us it does work. Some of you don't think you're all procrastinators, but let me tell you something, we all are. There's the type of procrastination, I have been talking about. This one where there is a deadline, but then there's another one that has not got a deadline because there are many things we want to do but we don't do. So let me explain this. There's many examples. For example, you want to change your job because you don't like it, you don't enjoy it anymore, so you think it's time to do it. But you don't really have a deadline to do it, so you think, no, it's not the best moment, I'll do it next year, or maybe the year after, because now I need the money, or I need more stability, or whatever, so you don't do it, and you end up in that job you hate forever. Other cases, it can be with, I don't know, you want to become an entrepreneur and start your business, but you need to do lots of things because you need to become an entrepreneur, so there's lots of things to be done, you're a bit scared, so you don't do it. These can also be applied for health, family, or even relationships. You don't love a person anymore and you think you will break up with that person, but it's the same thing. Now is not the right moment, so it will happen whenever, and you may end up stuck there. Or health, as I said, sports. New Year's resolution, I'll start running, but then New Year, you're tired, then, I don't know, it's February and it's too cold, and you always find an excuse, so you never do it, and that is because you don't have a deadline. So, the problem, having no deadline, is that there's no panic monster. He doesn't wake up to tell you what you have to do. So this situation can last months, years, or it can last forever. And it can cause a long-term unhappiness and therefore some regrets. So we should all start thinking and do something about it. Life is not so long, so we must start the change today. It's not going to happen today, but well, maybe tomorrow or sometime soon. Thank you.